What's going on, you guys? My name is the Insomniac, and I'm back doing another video. And as you can see, I am in my boxers. It's because... I'll explain. Don't worry. It's not just because I felt like doing a video in my boxers. I am here today to talk a little bit about sexuality, and why I believe that the society that we live in is really, really afraid of it. And, shuns it, almost. And I don't believe it should be. I believe that it's actually an important part of human beings as we are, and as what we are. I've spent a lot of time on the internet. That's no surprise to anybody. And in my time on the internet, I've come across some really genuine people who are not afraid to show their bodies. Do I think this is a bad thing? Not at all. Do I think it makes them less of a, important... Does I think it makes them less important in life, that they should be looked down upon for some reason? No, not even in the slightest. But I feel that a lot of people do. I feel that a lot of people see that you've maybe put a nude picture on the internet, or discussed things like this on the internet, and that means you're less intelligent, or you're reckless, or you're gross. Things like that. And it really bothers me that that has become, I don't want to say mainstream, but has become a view of a lot of people. The reason that you're here is because someone had to give birth to you, which involved sex. And to say that it's a bad thing is I don't understand it. I'm an artist. I'm a photographer. I'm a writer. I've written about sexual things, sexual topics, because I think that kind of writing to invoke an emotion out of your writing, whether it's anger, fear, or to turn somebody on, is something that really shows that you did a good job at writing that piece. I've done art where I've painted on somebody's almost nude body. I don't see it as a naked body, If there was a girl that I wanted to paint on, I'm not just gonna... It's not just a ploy just to see her naked, That doesn't make any sense to me. I see a body as a canvas if I'm going to do a piece of art on it. It's just a place for me to express, what I have in my head, my artistic, expression, in whether it's a wall or a canvas or a body, I treat it as such. In my photography, people are scared of nude photography, I think. People are scared of their bodies being out there, which is understandable. I'm not saying that it's, oh, how dare you think that. You're entitled to think what you may. But I think it's strange how people are looked down upon a lot of times if they put their bodies out there. I see a lot of, blogs on Tumblr or the internet in general that are, sex blogs, nude pictures, submissions. And people like to keep themselves anonymous. They keep their face out of it, they crop it down. That's understandable. I understand that completely. Putting yourself out there, bare all in your birthday suit can have consequences, If an employer sees it, they may not want to hire you. Which I think is kind of ridiculous, but, what can you do? It also, sexuality itself comes into play when I talk about religion, because I'm not saying all religions, but many religions think of sex as something that's bad, almost. And think of something, it's like, it's a sin, almost, is how it feels to me, outside of marriage. But, I feel that a lot of people, too, take sex as, like, a job. It almost, I'm not talking about porn star status. I'm talking about, they take it super seriously and don't understand that it's supposed to be enjoyable. Your sexuality and expressing it is supposed to be enjoyable. It's one of the most enjoyable things in the world. people, I feel that they hide from it almost. And I'm not one of those people. Sex and sexuality is something that's, you know, it's important in everybody's life, I feel, and it's something that shouldn't be hidden away from. You know, hiding from what you feel is just not being yourself. It's being a fake person. And I don't want to be that. I don't want to be somebody who's fake and hides things from other people. Like, why would I want to do that? I don't understand. Yeah, and this also comes into play when you talk about gender and, you know, being lesbian, being gay, being pansexual, you know, whatever. That's another reason why I don't see anything wrong with it. If you're sexually attracted to somebody, if I'm a man and I'm sexually attracted to a man or a woman, you know, good. You know, act out on that, you know, express yourself. It's not, who cares what other people think? And, you know, maybe you have weird fetishes. That's okay, you know, as long as they don't, like, hurt me, as long as your fetish isn't to fucking kill me, then it doesn't make a difference to me. If you like dressing up like an animal and having sex with other people who dress up like animals, feel free to do that. It's all up to you. As long as it doesn't affect me in a horrible, harmful way, then I have no issues with it at all. You know, if I had a friend who liked being a furry, like dressing up like an animal and having sex with other people, I'm not going to judge them off of that. I judge them off of their character and the person that they are, not what they like to do in their spare time. And you know, that's the main thing I want to get across to you, is that you shouldn't judge somebody on their sexuality and how open or closed they are. You know, I believe that people should be more open in their sexuality, but if people like to be closed and like to cover everything up all times of the year and never talk about it, that's fine. That's their decision. It's not up to me to judge them based off that. It's up to me to... it makes me sound like kind of a dick, but it's up to me to judge them off their human character and the person that they are. If they're a horrible person, then I'm going to think they're a horrible person, regardless of if they like that. You know, they like whips and chains and handcuffs and stuff like that. So yeah, that's my video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, you can leave a like. If you disliked it, you can leave a dislike. Comment, you know, if you like my tattoo. Or something. I don't know. And ask me questions, as always. That's why I'm doing these videos, and hopefully to entertain you guys as well. And I will talk to you soon, guys. Have a good one.